Give me a second, folks. I gotta send out my invites. Hey, thanks for coming. I'll be able to check your messages here in just a minute if you send any. I'm just sending out my invites right this second. While you're watching, let me know if you can hear the music that's playing right now so I know whether the music can be heard in this game or not. Before I even begin, I want to point out there is a lot of racist stuff in this game, and like the creators of the game say, it does not reflect my beliefs. I do not like it at all. The racist stuff in this game is because it's a time period game. And that's the way people felt and talked around this time period. Please understand, I do not condone racist commentary that you'll find in this game. I do not like it, I do not believe in it, and I do not follow it. And most importantly, I will not condone it. So if there's any racist comments made in my chat, either myself or my mods will be banning. Mafia 3 takes place in a fictionalized version of the America South in 1968. We sought to create an authentic and immersive experience that captures a very turbulent time and place, including depictions of racism. We find the racist beliefs, language, and behavior of some characters in the game abhorrent, but believe it vital to include these depictions in order to tell Lincoln Clay's story. Most importantly, we felt that not to include it would be shameful, and I agree, 100%.
New Bordeaux, a modern city with traditional Southern values.
I underestimated how far he was going to go. What he was willing to do.
Visit the historic French Ward and enjoy local cuisine at one of our 5-star restaurants.
Killing them wasn't enough. Lincoln Clay was using them to send a message.
Or spend the afternoon in the bayou and take in its natural splendor.
Sal Marcano had no idea what he was going to unleash.
New Bordeaux. Safe, family are headed for. Make it your next vacation destination.
This city survived the War of 1812, the Civil War, and God knows how many hurricanes. But when Lincoln Clay went after the mob, he inflicted more damage than all the wars and hurricanes combined.
Lincoln's mother abandoned him in 1947, a couple of years after he was born. His mother, I heard she was Dominican. I always figured his father was white. Maybe he's not Italian. Back then, if you look black, you black. Same as today, I suppose. He stayed at the orphanage until 1958.
Well, when did you meet Lincoln Clay? 1966. I was running Black Ops out of Laos on behalf of the CIA. He was loaned out to me via joint CIA-DOD task force.
He was a quiet boy. Good boy.
2 Purple Hearts, the Bronze Star, and the Distinguished Service Cross. He served his country with honor and distinction.
After the city closed the orphanage, he fell in with Sammy Robinson. Sammy ran the black mob over in Delray Hollow. I can't say I approve, but often colored boys didn't have a lot of options back then. Boys like Lincoln, the ones who've been abandoned, they're always looking for a home. Always looking for a place to belong. I think he thought he'd find it in the army. Thing is, once that's lost, you never get it back again. When he returned from the war, Lincoln ended back up over at Sammy's. Now Sammy owed the Italian mob a whole lot of money, and he needed Lincoln's help. It's a damn shame what happened. It breaks my heart.
New Bordeaux, LA, February 27th, 1968, Mardi Gras.
Still say this is the craziest goddamn thing I ever heard. Using real money to rob the feds.
Well, hell, man, not like this is our cash. This all came from Scaletta. Besides, peanuts compared to what we're gonna haul out of there.
Is everything we need to burn?
Yeah, that's it. I grabbed the keys to the truck, and we can get the fuck out of here.
The game goes back in time a little bit after this. Make sure we got everything we needed.
Lincoln, pick up the keys.
Okay, it's in here.
Still not sure about leaving him like this.
You can't do it with the truck just like we asked. Need a greasy partner to make it look good. If you got doubts, why take a chance? We should get going. You got the keys so you can drive.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
This part shows what makes... This is part of the reason why Lincoln goes after the mob, the Italian mob, in the game later.
Take it easy heading to town.
If anyone's watching, if you can tell me if you can hear the music or not, that will really help me.
He ain't got no idea what he's in for.
Because if you guys can't hear the music playing on the radio, then I don't want to keep mentioning the music.
Probably be better we just whacked them.
If I learned anything in Nam, always a good idea to dangle someone out there. Use them to get everybody's attention, and you just slip away.
So answer me this. What's the craziest thing you saw over there?
You don't want to know.
Hell, man, I'm a taxpayer. I got the right to know how my money's being spent.
Oh, Georgie Marcano pays taxes.
Damn right I do. That's how they got Al Capone, and I ain't going to prison for no fucking tax bill. Huh? Come on, you gonna answer the question or what?
We on the coast of Quang Nai, evacuating the civvies for Charlie overran everything. Anyway, we getting him onto a medical ship, and this woman walks up. She got a baby in one hand and a leash to a pig in the other. She starts up the ramp, and the MP stops her and tells her, you can only bring one thing on board. So she tosses the baby into the water. MP goes ape. Tells someone dive in after the kid, starts screaming at the woman, wants to know what the fuck she's thinking. You know what she says to him? She says, I can always have another baby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey man, you asked.
Yeah, but I thought you were gonna tell me a story about some gook getting his dick blown off or something. I mean, god damn.
It's not a fault. But not like you think. Conditions over there, man. Jesus Christ. One day you're raising cattle, tending your rice. Next day everything's bombed flat. You put people up against the wall, they will do anything to survive.
That better been one delicious fucking pig.
I don't know for a fact, but I think they kind of stole that story from the last episode of MASH, where they were hiding on a bus. And this woman had a baby with her. Well, she had a chicken with her. And he kept telling the woman that she needed to quiet the chicken down. Well, the woman ended up smothering the chicken, but then you find out at the end it wasn't actually a chicken, it was the woman's baby, and she smothered it in order to keep it quiet for all of them to be able to be kept safe. And of course, the guy that was telling the story was part of the military, and he was never able to forgive himself because of that. He felt responsible. The AI for the other car drivers is still fucked in this. They will try to swerve out right in front of you at times. And of course, the streets are more crowded at times, so it can be harder to do what I'm doing right now. But if you're not going real fast, you can usually pull it off most times.
Y'all at the Resilience probably won't be too keen on you waltzing around with that piece of yours.
I'll just leave it under the seat. Time to see if these forged IDs are worth it, fuck.
What we're getting ready to deal with here, you're gonna see some of the racist stuff. It's I hate it. I wish it wasn't put in the game, but I understand why it was. It's because
rough with the language and.
Well, ain't like I never been called nigga before.
Nah, I know, but I'm just saying if I go along with it, ain't nothing personal.
The only thing I care about is getting our hands on that money.
I say something about being hot, that's when we make our move.
All right.
Come on, George.
Here we go.
Put your IDs up for the glass.
We're part of the Boeing crew. What the fuck's this shitheel doing here? Affirmative action. You know how it is.
Old country is spinning around a goddamn toilet. You can follow me. As for you, go on and grab those bags off the truck. You'll be carrying them to the burning room. How much y'all bring in?
$238,546. Small bills mostly.
I'll have Miss Gale call up to your office when we're done. She'll confirm the delivery.
Appreciate it.
You need to check that scattergun. You packing anything?
Still in training.
Good. One less goddamn thing for me to worry about.
You can pick it up on the way out.
Some of the racial stuff is subtle,
Room's down in the cellar.
others not so much.
I ain't seen y'all around these parts before.
Y'all's over in Georgia for a while. He just got out the service.
My cousin's been trying to get on.
Hey,
here for
thanks for
years
coming.
now. Was in the Navy for 2
Since
tours,
you're just
met
joining
us 4
in,
hours ass.
I'm going to repeat, there's a lot of racist stuff you'll end up hearing in this game. I do not condone it, I do not believe in it, but the game is a time period game, and the creators felt that it needed to be in there for the game to go how it's supposed to and all that, and to show what the time period was actually like.
Fuck you! Christ, look at that. Didn't know y'all held that much gold.
Washington's been shuffling around on account of the war. It's here, and it gets sent to Dallas, and it comes back. And it doesn't make a lick of goddamn sense. Here we are. Put those bags on the table there.
Never done this detail before. Figured it'd be bigger.
That gets the job done. Every time there's a problem is when the flue clogs up.
Fuck, that's some heat right there.
We used to use coal for it, but a year or so back we switched over to oil. Maintains a more consistent flame.
Here's some guy come around the house trying to switch me up. God, that guy was an asshole.
We need to move. Danny and Ellis should be coming up any time now.
All right, give me a second. You take care of those guards. Keep your ass down. You don't want them getting a drop on us.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
You know that house we've been renting out? Called over there last night. Told them I wanted to sell it. Told them they needed to be out in 2 weeks. And the man, his name's John. Starts... Come on, we need to get this...
If you're watching, let me know if you can hear the music playing.
Well, I'll be damned.
I guess they left right away. Okay.
Holy fucking shit.
It's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna take care of this room. You see what you can get from outside. Once these boys punch through with that drill, we're gonna start throwing this down.
Damn it! You triggered the fucking alarm?
Shit, shit, I didn't know that this cage was on a different system. All right, we're gonna hold off the guards until Danny's done drilling. Hey, we're gonna pull this off. Grab a gun. Coming down.
How's that feel, fucker? Need to get behind something. Y'all see him? Right there. Gotta box him in. Get out of here. I feel so lonely night and day. Let's get those cocksuckers. Damn this from here. You got real police incoming. He's bleeding now.
Only way we walk out of here is if we get the weapons stored in that armor. Bust the door open. I'll watch our ass.
My old man gonna shit a brick when he hears about this.
Okay.
Fuck, come on, help it.
Give me that damn thing.
We're gonna have to do this. Okay. Okay.
Shit, man, these guys ain't fucking around.
Face way worse than this over in Nam. Little smoke don't mean shit. Stay close to the vault. Watch for the drill. I'll deal with these assholes.
Got officer down. Got him. Suspects on the move.
Well, Sammy had men all over the place. One of them worked at a cleaner's and stole the uniforms Georgie Marcano and Lincoln Clay wore on the day of the robbery. Another one was a janitor at the Federal Reserve, and he provided a rough layout. The robbery of the Federal Reserve was timed perfectly, and none of it would have been possible without the involvement of Sammy Robinson, Lincoln Clay, and the rest of the black mob.
February 20th, 1968, 1 week before Mardi Gras. Now we're going back in time to when Lincoln Clay first came back home from the military.
You just come from Vietnam?
That's right.
I was a Marine in the Pacific. You take it from me. Just because you're home doesn't mean you're back. You understand? People around here, they don't get it. Never will. Keep your ass out of trouble.
So I don't know what that guy said that kind of pissed Lincoln off, but that look he gave him, it was clearly pissed off.
I'm late. Got caught up crossing the bridge.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for my stepbrother, Lincoln Clay. You seen him? He used to get ticked off if you were even a minute late.
Kiss my ass.
There he is. How was the trip?
Being as how this is the first time in 4 years and somebody telling me where to go, what to do, or how to do it, it was fucking great. What's new with the old man?
Man, don't even get me started on Pops. He used to pull his head out his ass.
Same as ever then.
Brother, you have no fucking idea.
Damn, Ellis. She's looking good. Just like I left her.
Man, even I know not to fuck around with your car.
All right, come on. I'm ready to go home.
That's to...
So Sammy's doing all right?
Ever since we got your telegram about coming home, he's been climbing the walls. What if the plane crashes? What if the train's delayed? What if they call him back? And he goes stand in front of the kitchen window and sip his whiskey like he was expecting you to come strolling up the sidewalk. Don't say nothing about me telling you that.
I won't.
He'll be fine once he sees you. Ever since Mama, hell, you know how he gets.
The cars are nicer in this game too, I can say that much without looking like a fool if you can't hear something, because, well, regardless of whether
They moved up to Empire Bay a year or so after
you
shipped
can
out. Started selling
hear
weed.
the cars or
They
not,
calling
you
asking
can
me if I
still
want
see
some.
them,
I
so
say sure. Free money as far as I'm concerned. Anyhow, a month back, Marty drops me a line and says they're moving into heroin, that they're looking for a partner down around these parts.
Can't imagine Sammy was too keen on that.
I never told him about the weed, that ain't never nobody, but this I gotta talk to him about. I ain't said more than 3 words and he's yelling about the feds. How we don't need J. Edgar up our asses, and what the fuck am I thinking? Selling dope with kids running around the neighborhood. We ain't selling no dope to no children.
Like they got any money to begin with. Fucking around aside. That was pretty serious shit. Knew a couple guys over in Nam who were running it. Wound up pissing off the wrong person. Got their throats cut.
Shit, man, I know what's what. That's why I'm talking to Georgie about it.
There's no way Sal's gonna go along with that.
Georgie says he'd keep his old man from fighting out. We'll still clear the hollow in Frisco, just selling the French Wall. George's Uncle Lou won't say shit as long as we give him a taste of the action.
I don't know, man. George is a cool cat and all, but heroin ain't the kiddie pool.
Come in on it with us. I bet he'd agree to a 3-way split.
I don't know. I kind of need to lay low a bit, figure some things out.
Yeah, all right. Once you get settled in, I was thinking we could go to this new club in the French Ward. Maybe double date it.
Who the hell am I gonna go with? Your great Aunt Beatrice?
Oh, God. I ever tell you I accidentally saw her without a shirt once?
Ooh.
That woman has the droopiest, nastiest tits I've ever seen. They were like 2 sacks of potatoes with nothing in them.
Yeah, like that was a fucking accident.
Hey, man, fuck you. I was damn lucky to walk away from that one. Anyway, you'll go with Regine.
Regine?
Believe me, once you see her, you're gonna want to dig right in.
Matter of fact.
She got half the guys in the hollow sniffing around, asking her out. Turns them all down. She's only got eyes for you, Lincoln Clay. Come on, we're going through the front. I ain't having your wall here. I asked you to back down.
Where have you been?
How you doing?
Look who I found panhandling out in front of the train station.
Pleasure, man.
Boy, I send you to bring Lincoln Clay home. Not the big nigga who ate him.
Well, shit, old man. I finally went somewhere they knew how to cook.
Welcome home, son. How are you?
I'll be better once I get some of that shine in me.
I always did love corn whiskey. I would like to make a toast. My father used to say that the real worth of a man came from the mark he left on the word. When Lincoln first told me he was joining the military, I was against it. Too dangerous, I say. Let those people fight their own war, I say. But then I realized Lincoln needed to go out and make his mark. And that's precisely what he did. I'm so proud of you. For Lincoln! Bienvenue à la maison.
That's French. I don't speak French, so sorry, folks.
So good. Nice seeing you, Lincoln.
That's the pastor we see telling the story in the cutscenes.
Now who wants to get shit-faced?
It's hard to explain what it's like coming home from war. Elation, fear, guilt.
There was a lot when soldiers came back from the Vietnam War.
Imagine being
where they were treated wrong. There was
in a dark room.
Shit that America did wrong in Vietnam. I'm not going to deny that.
Every nightmare you ever had is in that room with you. And there's no escape from any of it. And then one day, a door opens and you're free to go. Just like that. The thing is, you made your peace with your terror and your fear of death. And now part of you is afraid to leave it behind. But what choice do you have? Every soldier has to walk through that door, one way or another.
Man, whiskey's gonna hurt in the morning.
Hell, man, just sleep it off. The room's the same as he left it.
I'm gonna take the basement.
The basement? Why the fuck you want to crash down there?
I'll see you in the morning.
Man, that wall must have really fucked you up.
That war fucked a lot of people up. It's no fucking joke. Some collectibles. Give me just a second here. We'll grab these. Then we're gonna go get some sleep. In the game, of course, not real life. I just woke up not too long ago. And no, I can't show what the magazines were that I picked up. They'll take my stream down right away if I do that.
We barely have 2 nickels to rub together, and now we're paying for all that food. Jesus Christ.
Watch that mouth of yours.
We wouldn't be in this mess if you would have listened to me.
What mess?
Something you need to worry about, Lincoln. I got it under control.
Under control? God damn it, you need to...
Boy, I'm not warning you again.
Have it your way, old man.
Let him be. He needs to cool off.
You mind telling me what's got him so riled up?
We've been having problems with the Haitians. But like I say, I got it under control.
Well, truck's all loaded up. I figure we got enough out there for... Should I come back?
In honor of your returning to us safe and sound, I made a donation to Father James here. Supplied him with food he can hand out to some of our needier families.
I was hoping you'd lend me a hand, Lincoln, and give you a chance to see the neighborhood.
This thing with the Haitians, how serious is it?
Ah, you know it is. Someone looks at him the wrong way, he's on them like a wet dog.
Like I said, I can come back.
Nonsense. Lincoln needs to get out. Enjoy the day. Besides, be good for the two of you to spend some time together. Go on. Those people waiting on their food.
Oh, I saw Langan a couple times once he was first back. He told me he wanted to leave town, head out to California. Now, he had a Fred in the service who could get him a job working at the Mare Island shipyard. And the only reason he came back was to tell Sammy and Ellis goodbye. But then he found out about the trouble Sammy was having with those Haitians. So he decided to stay and help. Those Haitians, they are bad news. No talking Lincoln out of it. Whatever else he might have become, Lincoln was always loyal.
Warm Heart's Neighbor Kitchen, February 21st, 1968. 6 days before Mardi Gras.
You tell Sammy and Ellis?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait a few days. Didn't want to spring it on them since I just got
Another
back.
one of the collectibles, which is records. Well, album covers.
Go ahead and start serving those folks. I'll be back. Give Sammy my best, Lincoln.
Yes, sir.
Warm meal, warm heart. Both shot. Thanks.
Hello? You delivering a real blessing?
Serving gumbo.
Blessings mine, ma'am.
Couple of days back and they already got you working?
I'm happy to do it.
Means a hell of a lot to all of us.
Don't get old, son. It's a fucking shit show.
I'll see what I can do about that.
Hey there, Lincoln.
How are you, Regine?
I'm good. Nice to see you around the holler again.
Nice to see those big brown eyes again.
Well, they'll be over at my aunt's place with the rest of me. You should stop by.
Maybe I'll do that.
Lincoln, we got trouble.
Run, Regine!
Once we're done with you, Lincoln, Sammy's next.
Motherfuckers over here!
I'll put one in his ear!
It's the Haitians.
Francois Papadoc Duvalier was elected president of Haiti in 1957. By 1959, he had created a secret police called Tonton Macoute, and people started to flee. Most of them settled in the southern United States. Now, mixed in with the good, hard-working people were hardened criminals. They formed the backbone of what became the Haitian gang. Now, Lincoln found out they set up in the swamps and were led by a man named Baca.
You and Father James done already?
You got jumped by the Haitians. It's time you level with me. Tell me what's really going on.
Yes. I suppose it is. 7 months ago, folks in the Hollow started getting robbed. Money, jewelry, things of that nature. Didn't take long for us to figure out it was the Haitians. Then those bâtards on the law started going after the lottery.
How much money are we talking about? How much?
Enough that we're in deep shit with Sal Marcano. Haven't kicked up to him in 3 months.
Jesus Christ. If I deal with them, that gives us time to settle up with Marcano, right?
Let me worry about Sal. He and I go way back. But this thing with the Haitians, it's time for it to end. You and Ellis need to handle it.
How we gonna find them?
Back in the 20s, folks used to pull salt out of the bayou. They built themselves a little shanty town. When the Depression hit, they abandoned it. That's the only place this could have come from.
Gonna need guns and ammo.
Call this number. But do it away from here. No sense tipping anybody off.
Or we could sweep the hollow, track down and kill every last one of those cocksuckers, then we wouldn't have to worry about it.
The last thing folks in this neighborhood need to see is colored people killing each other. Do this quiet. Away from here.
Once we eliminate whoever's running the show, the rest of them will go down on their own. Trust me.
All right, soldier boy. I'll follow your lead.
Be careful, yeah? Those Haitians are a hard people. Do not ever underestimate them. Celui qui sait, qui veut cesser, suscite hostilité.
The only word I understood there was the last one, which hostility. Hey, thanks for coming. I see I got someone here watching.
You sure this is how you want to play this?
Last thing they're gonna expect is an attack from the water. You head back around to the road. Stay with the car. I'll meet you over there when this is done.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Trust me, Ellis. Here in a bit, this will all be behind us.
How many men were sending? 2 teams. One's gonna hit the bar, the other's going after. Listen, boss says if we have to burn down half the hollow to get Sammy, we doing it. Ain't stopping till that old man's dead. Then Ellis and the other one. Papa Legba, open the gate. He's the one. This time you won't get away from us.
Hey, thanks for coming. I see someone's watching and someone just sent a message. Hey, Ariel. Yeah, this one was made at a later time. So it does look better. The graphics are way better. Like I've said almost a dozen times so far, you'll end up hearing a lot of racial stuff in this. I don't agree with it. I don't like it, but it's a time period game, and it's the way people talked and acted during this time period. They put it in because they wanted it to be accurate to the time period, and because they felt to do otherwise would be to take away from what these people had to go through in this time period. And I agree with that. I don't agree with what things they say and all that, but I agree that it would take away from what these people actually had to go through and all that.
I think the boss was worried that Sammy would involve Marcano. Ask him to come down on us.
That cracker asshole don't give a shit about some worn out nigga.
Huh?
Everybody, get behind me.
No, we're not taking that one. We're...
Looks like these dogs, what the hell did we expect? Headed that way. Get out of here. More people come to that. Reloaded! Cover me! Bullshit! Shit! I need to reload! Shoot it from the side! Shit! I'm taking cover! In position. Watch out!
I don't see anyone around. That's a good thing.
No excuses! Tear this place apart! Form up behind me! Son here, right?
Thanks for coming.
We gotta check this shit out! Motherfuckers over here! Another one down! We ain't stopping till we find you back!
Find him before he doubles back.
Let me go first.
Let's pick a new spot.
These are things that'll restore our health. What I'm grabbing there.
Follow your African
Hey, Roshi, thanks for coming, man.
Fuck you! You made a big mistake going after the Hollow. The man you're talking about took me in when I had nowhere else to go.
Like I said, there's a lot of racial stuff in this that I don't agree with, but it's a time period game, so it's got to be there.
You can't take those shoes! You fucking pig! Don't you do it!
Take it easy!
Take it easy! Take it easy! He kept me in there, locked in there, day and night. Beat me, use me. I get you, motherfucker! You and your entire goddamn family!
He's dead! He's dead! He can't hurt you anymore. It's over.
Over? Over! This is never going to be over. Pajam!
Fucking Haitian.
And we're getting ready to have a big-ass gunfight to make our way out of here. Not only a gunfight, but we're going to have Molotov cocktails thrown, all kinds of shit like that. Sorry, folks, I had to get me a cigarette.
Get me out here! He's coming at me hard! Ah, shit! I know that motherfucker! The numbers!
Fucked with the wrong brother. Fucking empty! Damn it!
We ain't your people, cocksucker!
Throw a Molotov at him! Bastard's going to burn!
We're losing numbers! We ain't your people, cocksucker!
Gotta reload, damn it! I'll be the hero.
He really coming over here. I need cover!
Reloading, cover me!
We getting tore up!
Hot day!
You like that?
Fucker won't stop shooting!
Killing us!
Reloading, cover me! Getting low! I'll put one in his ear! He keeps killing us!
This game's actually quite fun. Oh, Jesus, my sinuses.
Shit! I know that motherfucker!
Fire from the sky!
We getting tore up! He's coming at me hard! We got a firebomb! 100 bullets! He won't let me move!
Getting behind something! I have to pay for this!
Okay, he's on the outside of this building.
Got something!
And the cavalry arrived. Okay, the cavalry arrived. With my vehicle.
Always gotta get you out of trouble, don't I?
It's just a thing where I press the middle button and it lets me see where the enemies are. I don't know why it happens, but it's one of the things that you can do in the game. It's not explained.
Been telling him for months we needed to do something like this, but Pops, I don't know. Sometimes I think he's lost the taste for this shit.
Just because a man don't rush to violence don't mean he lost something.
I know, just makes me wonder what happens after, you know?
No, I don't know. Explain it to me.
Don't matter if it's a bullet or the hand of God. We all go sometime, right?
I suppose. But Ellis, we don't need to talk about...
I pray that Pops outlives the both of us. But if he doesn't, every motherfucker in the hollow's gonna be looking to us or gunning for us. Just saying we gotta be ready when that day comes.
Yeah, well, that's not something we gotta worry about right now. So just cool it with your grand plans, all right?
Yeah, all right.
If you guys can hear the music, let me know. Because I know in Mafia 2, it wasn't letting you guys hear the music. Okay, good. Because this is the game where I think the music was the best. I know both me and Roshi know some of these songs, because of our parents or grandparents listening to them.
Thing Lincoln didn't understand,
isn't it?
Or maybe want to understand, is that for a man like Sammy, there's always going to be more Haitians. Now, if there wasn't someone going after Sammy, then there was someone else forcing him into a bad situation. It was never going to end.
Hey, cool. I got more
Sal
people
thinks he
coming
ended
in.
up working for Sal Marcano.
You were right about those Haitians being down by that old salt mine. They won't be bothering us again.
It was a mistake sending you down there. I should handle my own business.
This isn't any different than what I was doing before I left.
You probably don't know this. But every night on the TV, right after the news, they show the names of all the boys killed over there in Vietnam. I'll be sitting in the kitchen eating my supper, watching that list scroll by, wondering if today is the day I finally see your name.
But you never did. Nothing happened to me.
There's only so much luck down the web. Sooner or later, pull up that bucket, there's nothing in it.
So, what are we gonna do about Marcano?
Pay him his goddamn money one way or the other.
Lottery gonna be enough to cover it?
The lottery? No. But Sal called a bit ago. Wants you to meet him up the country club. Says he's got something in the works. Square things up between us.
The only black folk allowed in there to help.
Yeah, they may not like it, but they're not gonna say no to Sal Marcano. He says you get to come in, you get to come in.
Fine. I always did want to see the inside of that place.
You need to do whatever Sal asks, yeah? For all our sakes.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to Native Son, dear listeners. Well, that was put a little more fuel on the fire today. Thankfully, my producer, Gilbert. Thank you, Gilbert. He was kind enough to bring me in a full thermos of coffee from downtown's own Tasty Patisserie. Just hits the spot. You all out there know what I'm talking about. Yes, you do. Oh, and Nancy wanted me to remind y'all that Tasty Patisserie is still filling orders for king cakes for the upcoming Mardi Gras festivities. Now you tell her Remy sent you, and it's buy two, get one free. Can't beat that. So go on over there and tell her I sent you. I know, I'm not supposed to enjoy my coffee on air. Oh, Gilbert's turning red, folks. Oh, I tell you, we like to have our fun, dear listener. And that's what Mardi Gras is going to be all about. Good old-fashioned New Bordeaux F-U-N. And if I sound a little enthusiastic, well, I'm sorry about it. But I am. I've talked before about being honored to be part of a crew of knights for the 10th year running. We got a heck of a float plan for y'all, and we have spared no expense in strutting our stuff. Now, this will be my first crew since my daddy died last year. And, dear listener, you know how important Mardi Gras was to him. God rest his soul, he was one of the crew of Knights founders. He was captain for more years than I can remember, and Daddy was Rex back in 1932, for those of you
hitting every red light along the way, of course.
Oh, you know, I tell you, he'd spend weeks, months, preparing. That man. More than anything else, it was the tradition, the feeling of being part of something, of this city that he loved so. My father believed that every man had his role to play, and every role contributed to the greater whole. Those Reds over in Russia, even the ones here at home, they try to sell that as equality. No, sir. There's always going to be a king. And each king has his day. I'll tell you, that coffee sure is fine. On the next episode, you better believe we're going to talk about this here story that President Johnson is considering a deal with the Russians to scale back our nuclear program. We're going to that and a lot more right here on Native Son.
there was no cop around that time, so I blew through it. Not one of the songs I really care for. This one isn't either, but where...
The fuck you doing up here? Help goes into the back.
I'm here to see Mr. Marcano. The name's Lincoln Clay.
That a fact? I'll be goddamned. Mind your manners while you're in there, boy. Or there'll be hell to pay you here. Park over to the side.
Oh, Lincoln Clay! Christ, man, get a look at you. I bet those fucking gooks shit themselves when they saw you coming.
Been a long time, Georgie.
Oh, no shit, it's been a long time. I think the last time I saw you was that night over in the French Ward, right before you shipped out. Damn if that wasn't a gas.
Oh, I seem to remember me and Ellis running from the cops. And Danny in the drunk tank.
Hell, man, I bailed him out. Besides, just waited to knock the hell out of them cracker assholes. Smoke?
Sure.
Oh, man.
Sammy said Mr. Marcano wanted to see me.
Mr. Marcano? Shit. Make him sound like a goddamn lawyer. You just call him Sam. Come on, he's in the back.
Oh. Noticed the woman clutching her purse tighter when she saw him.
I should have wore something else.
Hey, these squares have a problem with your dress. Take it up with my old man. He'll tell him to kiss his ass. Nice thing about having fuck you money.
Yeah, and sometimes I wish I had fuck you money.
Coming up, Remy. A pleasure as always, sir. 2 more glasses.
Lincoln. Good to see you. This is Vito Scaletta.
Now you're seeing
He's
the
the one I've been
connection
telling you
to the
about.
second game.
Come on, Lincoln, sit down.
So you served in Vietnam, huh?
Yes, sir.
Sal tells me you earned a few pieces of tin over there.
Well, I served with some good men. Nothing I did would have happened without them.
Army, Marines?
Regular Army at first, and then I was recruited to the 5th SFG.
Special Forces.
I told you it was something else. Now, not that anything's gonna go wrong, but just in case, goddamn, don't you want a man like that on your side?
Well, if you're vouching for him, Sal, that's good enough for me. Look, I got a couple things to take care of. Thanks for the drink.
Christ, that guy's an asshole. Fucking carpetbagger. Commission sent him down here from Empire Bay about 15 years back. He's been a pain in my goddamn ass ever since.
This game takes
Well, I
place
guess you're wondering what this is
15
all
years
about.
after the second one.
Sammy didn't tell me too much.
Twice a year, the feds take old money out of circulation and destroy it. Over the course of the next few days, that money's gonna be delivered here to the reserve in town.
And you're gonna hit one of those shipments?
No! We are gonna use that occasion to gain access to their vault.
And then steal everything that ain't nailed down. Should be 6-7 million in there, easy.
That's pretty fucking ballsy.
It's a chance of a goddamn lifetime is what it is.
Now, Vito's fronting a lot of the money for the job, and he got us the combination to the vault. Hey, you had a chance to see Danny?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, you will. We brought him and his old man in on this. And they're gonna need your help, so go see them. They're still in that same place.
There's something else we gotta talk about. Now, it's safe to assume you know what's been happening.
I took care of the agent. Once things settle down, money will start
Excuse
coming
me,
in again.
folks.
See that right there? That's what I'm talking about. You didn't sit around with your thumb jammed in your ass. You saw a problem, you went out and took care of it. God damn, I'd take that over money any day of the week.
We pay our own way, debts and all. Always have.
Hell, son, I know that. I wouldn't expect otherwise. But you know, even after we all evened up, you're still gonna be slopping around in the ass end of this city. Not much of a future in that. But maybe there's a different way forward, you understand? For all of us.
What you have in mind?
I want you to know I mean no disrespect when I say this. Sammy's a hell of a man. But he's not getting any younger. And I'm thinking it's time to make a change.
Well, I don't think that Ellis is ready for that kind
I'm not talking about Ellis. I'm talking about you. I want you to run the holler.
I can't do that.
Well, look here. If you're worried about Sammy, don't you understand? Now, he's always been on the level with me. And this job we're talking about, there's more than enough for him to retire on.
He took me in when I had nowhere else to go. Treated me like a son. I'm sorry, Mr. Marcano. I can't do that to him.
Well, shit, son. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't just a little disappointed. But I get it. You're loyal. Which is something that is scarce these days.
Do you still want me to help with this thing we've been talking about?
You goddamn right I do. And when it's all done, you all be more than square with me. You have my word.
What do you really want to hear? That we kidnap and torture anyone suspected of working with the VC? I'm trying to ascertain
That
the
was
level of
actual
training
news
that
footage.
Lincoln Clay received during his time in Vietnam. Someone like that you don't need.
Not this part,
them in the
but
right
where it
direction
showed
to
the
get the
people
fuck out
being
of there.
led in the pictures they're showing. Vietnam was a horrible, horrible tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
He's right there. He's right there. Lined up, ready to fire.
Leave the connect. Stay cool. We'll get through this.
What's that deal, fucker? Fucker has been trapped.
Need to get behind something. We gotta box him in. Got him. Suspects up.
Goddamn massacre.
Lincoln! Drill's punched through! Hot damn, Alice. What took you guys so long? Piece of shit drill kept overheating. You and Lincoln both still in one piece? Yeah, we good. Where's Danny? He's pushing everything off to the side so that we have room to catch the money. All right, well, once you square away up here, we start dropping it down. Make it quick.
We ain't done yet.
Killed the lights. Just worry about the money. I'll deal with this.
This asshole wants me dead.
Looking for cover.
Another man down. Starting to think this asshole wants me dead. Now's our chance. Give me a goddamn hand here.
Nice to meet you, Pat. Thanks for coming.
They're trying to flush us out. Stay focused on what you're doing.
See what he's doing? Hell he is. Knock this place down. Taking cover. Get me out of here. I'm all shut up. It's a goddamn massacre. Here's another cop.
Box him in.
Is he throwing down? Damn miss from him. Goddamn massacre. Got me stuck. Don't think this asshole wants me dead. It's a goddamn massacre.
God damn it, those guards will cut us down the second we make a break for it. Tell Danny he needs to get us out of here.
If these bastards got us pinned down, y'all need to figure something out.
Ha. Ha. Very funny, dude.
I'll put on our side of the hole and detonate it. What the fuck is that gonna accomplish? With any luck, it'll blow a hole big enough for y'all to drop down. With any luck, Danny, do you even know what the fuck you're doing? Come on, it's dynamite. How complicated could it be? It's lit. Get the fuck away from the hole. I'm trying. Danny's leg is pinned. I need your help.
No one really knows why Sal Marcano turned on Thomas Burke, but he took Point Verdun from him and gave it to an enforcer named Roman the Butcher Barbieri, who promptly busted up one of Burke's legs. Now, Danny Burke was part of the heist crew. I mean, he was a gearhead, had never done anything like this before. But Thomas Burke insisted. He figured if the heist was a success, Sal would forgive him and return Point Verdun.
Try not to sit there and make too many jokes like that. Irish plays. I don't really allow that kind of stuff in my chats too often.
You're a penetrator, all right. Hey, no, I heard there ain't nothing sweeter than Vietnamese pussy. You tell me it's true. Casanova.
We try to keep it civil in here, man.
You too, Danny. That's Nikki.
God, she wanted to be here, but I ain't remember how old. Oh, God damn! You piece of shit!
Yeah, unfortunately.
Come on, let's grab a beer. Wait for the old man to chill out, and then we can get down to it.
Yeah. What's up, man?
You already got it all set up and organized. All the girls gonna be there and everything, except we just gotta go in my cars, because we can't roll up in that beat-up piece of shit outside.
Oh, you didn't just call my all-American machine a beater.
I'm just saying, there are better rides out there.
Hey, bullshit there are. This car's a beast. I got the custom 358 and the 4 shipped out.
That ain't the only thing you dropped in her. Maybe you should tell me about how you'd borrow it from Ellis and take the ladies for a ride.
Hell, man, leave me out of this.
You fucking my car?
Nah, ain't no big deal. I was always wrapped up tight. Besides, I already got one fucking bastard in my life. I don't need another one.
All right, you know what? You gonna clean it. Not just the back seat. Every square inch. I don't need to be riding around sitting in your shit. Hey, and you, funny man, you gonna fucking help.
Like hell I am. Shit, I didn't get any. Yeah, what else is new?
Jesus Christ, you fucking jokers got about as much chance of pulling this off as I do at winning a goddamn decathlon.
All right, Doc, we hear you.
Johnny and Ellis, you're gonna use the drill to cut a hole up through the bottom of the vault. You and Georgie, you'll be inside. You're to drop the money down, then get the hell out of there. That goddamn drill in needs to move though. So we need a boat to get it through the canals and into position.
Ellis and I are worried about the boat. See, Georgie's old man flipped the guard to reserve, giving you his truck.
Between that and the uniforms, and no one gonna give us a second look. Come on, let's get moving. Still gotta swing by Scaletta to finish up some prep work.
Hey, and you two assholes, don't think this gets you off the hook when it comes to my car. Y'all best get ready to clean it.
I ain't cleaning shit. Hey, you cleaning it.
My father was a lot of things, few of them were good. But he started out smuggling moonshine, so he knew about the canals underneath the city. And that one of them went right under the Federal Reserve. It was his idea to use a boat to move the drill into position. He was a real son of a bitch, my father. More than anyone else, I blame him for what happened. You want to stick your own neck out, fine. But leave your son out of it. It's his fault Danny died.
A little bit of a spoiler warning there, but...
Is everyone in? We need to go.
We're on here, go! Hold it! Cars coming down through the hall. fuck, more guys. We need to get the
One of my favorite songs.
Motherfucker! Cops cutting off our escape route.
We'll find another way out of here. This tunnel has to go somewhere.
Boats are not that easy to control in this game at all. It's one of the things they didn't do well, is boat controls.
It's the fucking cops. They opening fire. Cops, cops. Eat shit, you motherfuckers. Take that, you fucking pigs! Keep going, don't slow down! You don't fuck with Georgie Marcano! Watch what you're doing! Come on then, you sister! God, can't take it easy! Watch what you're doing!
Ooh, this ain't good. This ain't good. Okay, come on, come on. Okay. There we go.
Fuck, fuck!
Everybody all right?
That was the craziest fucking thing I've ever saw.
I'm glad we're breathing and all, but what the hell we gonna do now?
Our only option is to head up.
Are you kidding me? There'll be cops all over the place.
Well, with any luck, they'll be too busy dealing with Mardi Gras. Notice us. Let's go.
Damn it, this ain't a gas.
Hey, you sure you need to grab that much of my ass?
Oh, shut up and keep climbing, man.
Okay, give me here. Come on, we got you.
All right, once we get out there, I hit a payphone. Calls it a ride.
Can you walk?
Yeah, somebody give me a hand. I can get one.
It's probably just gonna be easier to carry his sorry ass. Hold up. Come here.
Hey, hey! Don't put me the fuck down!
If anybody asks, we say he's drunk. Y'all pick up that money. Let's go.
Oh, God damn it.
Shut your mouth before you get us arrested.
Stop, goddammit, stop! Fuck you,
Hey, man, get off the phone. Right fucking now. I insist that you apologize.
Y'all keep an eye out. We're in some deep shit and need your help.
Where are you?
Just off the parade route. Danny's hurt.
I can't get a car to you because the roads are closed off. Listen, there's a grocery store on the backside of the cemetery. Can you get over there?
Yeah.
There'll be a car waiting at the loading dock. And Lincoln, be careful, yeah? You and Ellie Sport.
We will. Sammy's having a car delivered. It'll be at the loading dock at the grocery store.
God bless the old man. Let's go. man, through the bar. Tell me the party's over? I'll tell you when the goddamn party's over.
An untold number of federal officers were killed today when 2 gunmen robbed the Federal Reserve.
Fuck, you hear that? We made the news. Shut the fuck up, Jody. We need to keep moving.
I'm telling you for the last fucking time, you need to tell me what you did with the purse.
I already done told you. I didn't take
Boat
shit
used
from
in
that
the robbery was
bitch.
found abandoned beneath the French Ward. All units respond. Suspects are a Negro male, approximately 6'4", a white male, approximately 5'11", and 2 unknown accomplices. They are armed and extremely dangerous.
Fuck, they found the boat.
Stay cool, man. We're still good.
There's something wrong with that boy. My buddy here's too drunk to find his way home.
No, God. Don't fucking waste it. Do not fucking move.
My fault.
What the fuck are we gonna do?
Ellis.
Fucking pigs are everywhere.
Ellis, chill out. Everything's gonna be fine. All right, you guys take Danny and the money. Get to the car. I'll deal with the cops. I'll warn them off you.
Hey, no fucking way, man.
It's all right. He ain't going alone. We all got a friend, Jesus.
Amen.
All right, let's go.
What he does here, I think it's one of the dumbest things he could have done.
Hey! Over here!
Code 3-5. Suspicious person on foot. Responding unit investigating. On-scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution.
Fucker has me trapped.
Officer request assistance. All units.
It's got me stuck. How's that feel, fucker? I'm out.
Looking for cover. Starting to think this asshole wants me dead. Just killed another cop.
Get out of here.
I'm finding myself.
He's got the money for that.
There! Fucking move!
All units. Negative.
Oh, he got me.
Repeat, visual contact
Stuck my head up too soon. That's okay, though.
Code 3-5. Suspicious person on foot. Responding unit investigating. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging.
I'll smoke him out. No sign here. Let's check over there. Some of these fellas running for office. I get to thinking about this.
All units. Negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost.
Got it from the brother. Supposed to take you to some other plane of existence is what she said. I told her she was full of shit and walked right out.
All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost.
Where's Georgie?
We got separated. Before we lost sight of him, he said he'd meet us back at the house. Get in!
Code 3-5, suspicious person and vehicle. Responding unit investigated. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. All units. Suspect spotted at Tickfaw Harbor. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
When we manage to get out of this, I'm sleeping on a bed of titties. I don't care what it fucking costs.
They gone?
Yeah, man, they done. I knew we could pull it off. I knew it. We're rich. Fuck!
I'm robbing people with a 6-gun.
I fought the law, and the law can kiss my ass.
I fought the law and the law lost.
How much is it? A little over $2 million.
And now we are at the turning point in this story.
Holy mother God.
Once everything's settled up, I'm calling the man I know, having him bring over 3 hookers.
Boy, ain't no hooker ever stepping foot in this house.
You sure? 'Cause 2 of them are for you.
I'm gonna be fucking in my new drifter.
I'd appreciate that.
You know, my entire life, there's always been someone standing over me, telling me where I could go, what I could do, who I could be seen with. This. What you boys did tonight. This changes everything. This isn't just money. It's freedom. Real freedom. There's no one standing over me again. Over any of us. Huh? Vouloir c'est pouvoir, hein? Vouloir c'est pouvoir.
Well.
Man, himself.
Oh, and look at what I dug up.
You mind pouring one more of those?
Holy shit. It'll be my pleasure.
Well, he told me shit went sideways during the robbery. Lincoln had to save your ass. You should be damn proud of that, boy.
I am sorry. More than you'll ever know.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that is some down-home hooch right there, isn't it?
All right.
Listen, I got a guy outside. You don't mind if he comes in and packs up my cut?
Not at all.
Look at that. Let's see if you can handle this down-home hoop. Yeah, I'll give you some of that.
Trying to get some corn with you, make you a man.
They all the same.
Hey, take the one on the end. It's your cut. Plus what I owe you. Even put in a little extra for your trouble.
Couldn't have pulled it off without you, Sammy. You all done right by me tonight. Mwah. Mwah. Why don't you get us something off the top shelf? We need to celebrate.
Oh, yeah. You ain't got to tell me twice.
Hey, fill me up.
You know something, Lincoln? You're possibly the baddest motherfucker I ever laid my eyes on. You shouldn't have said no.
Where the fuck you think you're going? Stupid fucking niggas. Go on, grab that bag. Let's go.
When I got to Sammy's, the whole place was burning. I still don't know what brought me there that night. Luck? Divine providence? Or something else? When I was pulling Lincoln out of the fire, he woke up long enough to tell me to call John Donovan. So that's what I did. Most days I wish I'd never made that call.
Mr. Donovan, do you know this individual? Sure. Sal Marcano. And how about this man? That's Sal's worthless piece of shit brother, Lou. Look, enough of the dog and pony bullshit. What's your real question? Did you help Lincoln Clay murder Sal Marcano and all prominent members of his crime family? You're goddamn right I did.
I love that guy.
So those the men you gonna kill, huh?
That's the plan, Padre.
It's a dangerous course you contemplate.
And what do you think we should do?
Sal Marcano deserves to die. I won't argue otherwise. Kill him. But let that be the end of it.
That's not enough!
It's enough if you say it's enough. I know what Sal did to you, Lincoln. But nothing you do will bring any of them back.
This isn't about bringing them back. Or even exacting some street justice. It's about making that bastard feel what it's like to lose everything. Watch as I take it all away from him.
This is a one-way road, Lincoln. And once you start down it, there ain't no turning back.
I'm going to Sammy's to get my stuff. You ready?
I'll be waiting in the car.
Taught us kids to turn the other cheek, not fight back. Problem is that don't work. Not in the real world.
We're going to end this live stream here, folks. But I am getting ready to stream over on Twitch right afterwards. So I hope you all enjoyed.